Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Open Mic Broadcast. My name is Gregory Johnson. I am your host for today's basketball game, and today we have the Waller Bulldogs varsity girls basketball team taking on the Cypress Woods girls basketball team, as both teams getting set to meet at half court. The Cypress Woods Wildcats come into this game with a record of 9-5, while the Waller Bulldogs come into this one with a record of 4-8. Cypress Woods' last game was a win against Cypress Creek by a score of 57-50, while Waller's last game, getting it pulled up here, was a loss to Brenham by a score of 39-56. So Cypress Wood coming off of a W, Waller coming off of a loss. Both teams looking to walk out of this game victorious. Both teams at half court. Ball is tipped, and Cypress Wood still scrambling with it, and they come up with the first possession. Kick to the left elbow, back to the top of the key. Cypress Wood slowing it down, getting their offense set. Cypress Wood moving it around. And a tip pass there by Waller. Ball goes out of bounds to the stay with Cypress Wood. Wildcats keep possession. They get the ball inbounded. And a pull-up, a pass actually to the corner for three. That shot is off, rebounded by Waller. Waller looking to push the break. Slow it down, a kick to the right elbow. Kick to the right corner. Back to the top of the key. Never mind, a pass inside. And a fade hook, and that shot is good by the Waller Bulldogs. That shot was made by Trinity Prince, Waller's leading scorer coming into this game. Wildcats put up a three from the right elbow. That shot is off. Offensive rebound. A kick back outside. A kick to the left corner. That shot is up, and it's an air ball. Waller lets it go out of bounds, and they'll inbound. Both teams getting good shots up here in this first quarter. And a full court press look here by the Wildcats, and it works as they come up with the steal. And the Wildcats put up a shot. That shot is off. Bulldogs with the rebound. Waller puts up a shot. That layup is no good. Offensive rebound by Waller, and that second shot attempt is good. Hall with that shot for the Bulldogs. Pass to the corner. Shot is up for the Wildcats. That shot is off. Offensive rebound. And the second shot opportunity for the Wildcats is good. It makes the score Waller 4, Wildcats 2. Wildcats come up with a steal on the inbound, and they turn it right back over to Waller. Waller facing the full court press look here by the Wildcats. Mid-range jumper by Prince. That shot is no good. Wildcats come up with the rebound, looking to push the break. A 2-on-1, and that shot opportunity on the fast break by the Wildcats is no good. Waller able to come up with the rebound. Bulldogs coming down the other way. And they slow things down, looking to get a good shot selection here. Pass inside to Prince. She tries to drive and nothing's going. She passes it inside and it's almost stolen by the Wildcats. Bodies hit the floor and it looks like a jump ball is going to be called. Substitution here for the Wildcats. With it, they able to get it in, but a foul is called on the shot. Waller will head to the free throw line. Going to the free throw line for Waller is Zariah Gillum. First free throw attempt by Gillum is no good. Waller still leading by a score of 4-2. 5 minutes left here in the first. And that second free throw was good, giving Waller a 3-point lead by a score of 5-2. Wildcats come down, pass to the corner, back to the right elbow, back to the right corner. Wildcats looking to get a shot off and a turnover there. Creates a fast break for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs coming down, layup is up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats and they come back the other way. Wildcats running the break. A mid-range jumper is up and it's no good. Rebound by Waller. Fight for the ball. Wildcats able to come up with it and a foul is called on that shot attempt. Waller will send the Wildcats to the free throw line. First free throw by the Wildcats is no good. Score is still 5-2. Bulldogs lead. And second free throw attempt by the Wildcats is also no good. Rebound by Waller. They come back racing the other way. Waller trying to pass it around, but all of their passes are getting tipped by the Wildcats. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay in Waller's possession. And Prince will put up a shot. That shot is no good. Wildcats come up with the rebound. Wildcats racing back the other way. Mid-range jumper is up. It bounces around the rim and falls. Wildcats now trail 5-4. Waller looking to push it against this full court press. They're able to get it past half court. Race down to get the ball into the paint by Waller. They kick it out. A mid-range jumper is up and it's no good. Fight for the rebound. Waller comes up with it. Almost has it stolen by the Wildcats. Able to get the ball out to the right elbow. That three-point shot is up and it's no good. Wildcats try to chase down the rebound, but ball goes out of bounds and it will be Wildcats possession. Substitution here for the Wildcats. Jada Luke comes out. Trinity Washington goes in. And that shot is up and no good by the Wildcats as a foul is going to be called going against Waller. Substitution here by the Bulldogs. 21 Jordan Wilson will come out. Wildcats moving it around and almost stolen by the Bulldogs. Still almost stolen by the Bulldogs. Mid-range jumper is up and it's no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs as they come back the other way. Wide open look for the Bulldogs. That shot is up and it's no good. Fight for the rebound. And Wildcats able to come away with it. Fight for the possession after the rebound, and Waller comes up with the possession. Wildcats moving it down the court, trying to at least, and Waller is on a full court press. Looks like Coach didn't want them to be in a full court press. Coach Bell letting out her frustrations with that defensive possession. Nevertheless, Wildcats have possession. They get it in. Less than 3 minutes left here in the first. Wildcats moving it around. Wildcats put up a layup. That shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Wildcats able to come away with it. A kick to the top of the key. And a backdoor cut is cut off as the Bulldogs get a steal there. And the fight for the ball as the Wildcats and the Bulldogs get called for a jump ball. Waller will take possession. Substitution here for the Wildcats. Grace Bullock will come out. And a substitution for the Bulldogs. Courtney Solomon will come out. And the ball is inbounded in. Wildcats have it. Pass inside, a pass back outside. Mid-range jumper is good by Cypresswood. Arthurly with the shot. Giving Cypresswood a 1-point lead with 2 minutes left here in the first. Wildcats come up with a steal on that Bulldogs possession. And a pass inside, a wide open layup there for the Wildcats, and they aren't able to convert. Bulldogs come up with the rebound, and they race back the other way. A drive down the baseline, and she's swallowed up by a host of Wildcats, and a jump ball is going to be called as Bulldogs will keep possession. Bulldogs with it, trying to move it around. A kick to the top of the key. A three-point shot is up, and that shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Bulldogs come up with it, and Bulldogs able to convert on that second shot opportunity, giving them back the 1-point lead over the Wildcats. Wildcats come down the other way. Mid-range jumper is up, and that shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Bulldogs will get possession. And almost a steal on the inbound, and it is stolen by the Wildcats. And a jump ball is going to be called. Coin. And the Wildcats will get possession after that jump ball call. And a turnover by the Wildcats. And looks like Waller stepped out of bounds, so the Wildcats will get possession back after almost turning it over. And the Wildcats able to get it in. Fakes a three, pulls up for the mid-range jumper. That shot is off. A fight for the rebound, and the Wildcats come up with it. Bulldogs have to do a better job on the offensive rebound if they want to win this game. 1-point lead for the Bulldogs. Wildcats with possession. A drive inside, a wide open layup attempt by the Wildcats is no good. Bulldogs come away with the rebound. They come back racing the other way, and that pass is too high as the Bulldogs turn it over. And a quick substitution here for the Bulldogs before the end of the first quarter. Wildcats with possession after that turnover by the Bulldogs. Wildcats have it. Wide open shot from the corner. Hits the top of the rim. Top of the backboard, excuse me. Wildcats still able to come up with the rebound. A pass inside, a pass back outside. Another three-point shot attempt, and that shot is no good. Bulldogs come away with the rebound. A race up the court. 17 seconds left on the clock, and the Bulldogs turn it over. Wildcats come back racing the other way. A layup is up, and that shot is no good. With 10 seconds left in the first, the Wildcats will head to the free throw line. Wildcats come in with their maroon look with a golden stripe down the side of their jerseys. Almost similar to the Florida State Seminoles uniform. That first free throw by the Wildcats is no good. Waller still holds a 7-6 lead over the Wildcats. Second free throw attempt here. Free throw is short. Fight for the rebound. Bulldogs come away with it. 8 seconds left on the clock. And a turnover by the Bulldogs. Wildcats have it. They put up the layup. And that shot is good, giving them back the lead over the Bulldogs at the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first, we have a score of Waller 7, Wildcats 8. We'll be back at the start of the second quarter. And welcome back at the start of the second quarter. Waller trails the Wildcats by a score of 8-7. Waller will have the first possession at the start of the second quarter. Bulldogs trying to get something going, trying to get an open shot. Great defense here by the Wildcats. Putting a lot of pressure on the ball, and that ball is tipped. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay in Waller's possession. Great defense here by the Wildcats. A lot of energy and a lot of pressure on the ball and off the ball. Not getting into passing lanes, not allowing passes to make it to where Waller's trying to pass it. Great defense and anticipation here by the Wildcats on defense. And another tip. As the Wildcats send it out of bounds, Waller will keep possession. And the Bulldogs still have it, trying to get something going. They put a shot up. This shot bounces off of the back of the rim, and that shot is good, giving Waller back the 1-point lead by a score of 9-8. Kick to the corner. Three-point shot is up for the Wildcats, and that shot is good, giving them a 2-point lead over the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will inbound it. Numbers racing up the court. 2-on-1 fast break opportunity. The shot is off glass, and it comes no good. Second shot opportunity there for the Bulldogs, and that shot was no good, but a foul is going to be called going against the Wildcats. And that free throw attempt is no good. Waller still trailing by a score of 11-9 after that three-point make by the Wildcats. Second free throw attempt here. And that shot is no good. A lane violation is going to be called going against the Bulldogs. Wildcats will have possession. Anthony bringing it up the court for the Wildcats. 60 move there, kick to the corner. That three-point shot is up. It's no good. An offensive rebound by the Wildcats. That shot is no good. On the second shot opportunity, another offensive rebound for the Wildcats. That shot, and on that third possession for the Wildcats, a shot was put up, turned into a pass mid-shot, but a foul was called. Wildcats will inbound. Bulldogs will make a substitution. delay of game is going to be called, going against the Wildcats. Bulldogs will get possession. Full court press look here by the Wildcats. Waller able to get past it. Layup attempt is no good. Wildcats come away with the rebound. Ball is tipped out of bounds and it will stay with the Actually, it will be Waller's possession. Ball went out on the Wildcats. Bulldogs will inbound. Waller has possession. Looking to pass it down low, and that pass goes out of bounds. Wildcats will get possession. Second shot opportunity there by the Wildcats is no good, but a foul is going to be called. Now I'd like to correct myself. It wasn't a second shot opportunity, but that shot selection, that foul was called going against the Bulldogs. Wildcats will head to the free throw line. First free throw here by the Wildcats is no good. We still have a score of 9-11. Wildcats lead. Second free throw attempt here for the Wildcats. And that shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Bulldogs come away with it. Tip off of the dribble by the Bulldogs, and that ball is turned over. Wildcats will gain possession. Pass up the court. Mid-range jumper by the Wildcats is no good. Fight for the rebound, and the Wildcats come away with the offensive rebound. They reset their offense. Three is now put up, and the Wildcats is no good. A fight for the rebound, and that ball goes out of bounds. Waller will gain possession. And the ball slips out of the Bulldogs' hand and just goes out of bounds. Wildcats will gain possession after that turnover. Wildcats have it. Moving the ball around. The mid-range jumper is up, and it's good. That gives the Wildcats a 14-9 lead over the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will make a quick substitution as a player is shaken up. That player is tended to on the bench. Back to the game. Waller will put up a three-point shot. That shot is no good. Offensive rebound by Waller. Fight for the ball. Waller able to corral possession again, and this time they turn it over. Wildcats come back the other way, and they turn it over themselves. Bulldogs thought the Bulldogs had possession. And a sense of confusion here on whose possession it would be. Wildcats end up with the possession. They lead the Bulldogs 14-9. Spin move inside, a kick for a mid-range jumper. That shot is off. Offensive rebound by the Wildcats. That shot is off. And the Bulldogs able to come away with the possession. Almost a steal there by the Wildcats. Almost another steal. Bulldogs able to keep possession. A drive baseline and a pass baseline, and that pass is stolen by the Wildcats. They come back the other way. That pass is almost stolen by the Bulldogs, but it's not. Wildcats able to keep possession as they come back the other way. A skip through the lane, a kick to the right elbow, three-point shot is up, bounces off of the top of the backboard and falls in, giving the Wildcats, a 17-9 lead over the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs come back the other way, face a lot of pressure by this Wildcats defense, and another turnover by the Bulldogs. Wildcats come back the other way. 3-on-2 fast break opportunity, and they're able to convert, giving them a 10-point lead over the Bulldogs as the Bulldogs want to talk things over. More specifically, Coach Bell, after the crucial turnovers, multiple turnovers back-to-back, giving the Wildcats a 19-9 lead over the Bulldogs. We'll be right back after this timeout by Waller. And welcome back after that timeout by the Bulldogs. Wildcats have possession. And a driving kick by the Wildcats. That three-point shot is up and it's good. Wildcats showing off this positive record that they've displayed so far this season against the Bulldogs. Less below average 4-8 record that they've showcased this season. And a ball goes out of bounds. Waller is able to keep possession. Wildcats keeping up this ferocious defense, getting into passing lanes and tipping passes. Another pass went out of bounds. Waller has it, able to get it in on the inbound. That shot is no good. And a fight for the ball, as it looks like Waller will keep possession. And that shot is no good. Wildcats come back the other way. A three-point shot from the right elbow, and that shot is good. As the Wildcats are raining threes here, giving them a 24-9 point lead over the Waller Bulldogs. Waller Bulldogs have possession. They come back the other way. They try to force it inside, and the pass is tipped. Wildcats come back the other way. 2-on-2 fast break, and a double dribble is going to be called, going against the Wildcats. Moving a little too fast there. Nevertheless, Bulldogs will get the ball after that turnover by the Wildcats. 2 minutes left here in the second. Wildcats have a commanding lead of 24-9 over the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with possession, and a zone look here by the Wildcats, and they come up with a steal. Fast break opportunity here, and that layup is good for the Wildcats as they come back the other way and convert on that turnover by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs now have possession, facing the 3-2 zone. It's like a 4-1 zone, actually, by this Wildcats defense. This is a defense I personally have never seen before. Three-point shot opportunity for the Bulldogs. That shot is no good. Fight for the rebound, and the Wildcats almost come up with it. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will gain possession. This Wildcats defense is giving the Bulldogs offense fits. They can't get any good shots up. All of the shots are contested. Even their passes are contested. No breathing room for the Bulldogs. No room for error for the Bulldogs offense either, giving the Wildcats this double-digit lead that they've built here in this second quarter. Keep in mind, at the end of the first, the score was 7-8, I believe. Since then, the Wildcats have gone on such a huge run, giving them a 26-9 lead over the Bulldogs. And a three-point shot attempt is off by the Bulldogs, and Wildcats come up with the rebound. They put up a shot. That shot was no good. Bulldogs come back the other way after a rebound of their own. Fast break opportunity for the Bulldogs. That shot was no good, but a foul is going to be called going against the Wildcats. Free throws here for the Bulldogs. And 1 minute left here in the second. Waller still trailing by a score of 9-26. Waller has a lot of work to do to come back and get back into this game. First free throw attempt is up, and it's good. That's a start. Great start, if you ask me. First free throw attempt giving Waller 10 to the Wildcats 26. Bulldogs with scrambling defense. A shot from the corner for the Wildcats. That shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. And a foul is going to be called. Going against, it looks like it's going against the Wildcats. Free throws here for the Bulldogs. Free throw is up and it's no good. Waller still trailing by 16. And that second free throw attempt is also no good. Offensive rebound here for the Bulldogs. And a three-point shot is up. That shot is no good. Offensive rebound again by the Bulldogs. Fight to keep it. And they do almost turn it over again, but a foul is going to be called going against the Wildcats. Looks like the Bulldogs will shoot free throws here once again as the second quarter is coming to an end with 45 seconds left. Waller still trailing by a score of 10-26. Wildcats built this 16-point lead here all in the second quarter. First free throw attempt by the Bulldogs is good, making this deficit 11-26 now. And Bulldogs' second free throw attempt is also good, making this score 12-26 now. Wildcats come back the other way. Bulldogs defense getting a little more ferocious here, with the second quarter coming to an end. And Waller moving it around, trying to get a good shot up, a drive inside, almost turn it over, and they do. Wildcats will get possession as the ball went out of bounds. Fight for the ball as a jump ball was called. Wildcats will keep possession. 14 seconds left here in the second. 26-12 is still the score. Ball is tipped on the inbound. Waller almost comes away with it. And a travel's going to be called going against the Bulldogs as Wildcats will still keep possession. 2-3 zone look here by the Bulldogs. Wildcats get a wide open look here from three from the corner because of that zone, and they convert, giving them a 29-12 lead over the Bulldogs. Bulldogs not able to put up a three-point shot, and that shot is good at the buzzer, giving Waller 15 to the Wildcats 29. At the end of the second, we have a 14-point lead by the Wildcats. Wildcats playing tenacious defense, getting into passing lanes, putting a lot of pressure on the ball, on the ball and off the ball. Bulldogs have put themselves in a hole that they desperately need to dig themselves out of if they want to win this game. We'll be right back as this is the start of the halftime period, and we'll be back at the start of the second half. Our score at halftime is Waller 15, Wildcats 29. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the start of the second half. Third quarter, Waller with possession. They put up a mid-range jumper. That shot is no good. Wildcats come up with the rebound, and they come back the other way. Side of the court have reversed. Wildcats head to the free throw line after a foul was called on that last shot selection. Second free throw attempt by the Wildcats is good, giving them a 15-point lead over the Bulldogs. And a foul is called as the Bulldogs try to beat this full court press that the Wildcats have been showing all game. More so to the middle part of the first quarter did they start this full court press look. Now they're trapping. And it's working still. This defense by the Wildcats has been suffocating as the Bulldogs get a steal of their own. And a shot attempt and a foul was called on that shot attempt by going against the Wildcats. Bulldogs will head to the free throw line. Free throws are no good. Wildcats come up with possession after their rebound. And a turnover is caused by the Bulldogs as they get possession. It looks like a technical foul has been assessed against the Wildcats coach, Coach Bevins. And that first technical free throw by the Bulldogs is no good. Still a 15-point lead here for the Wildcats as they lead the Bulldogs 30-15. Second technical free throw attempt by the Bulldogs is also no good. Pass inside by the Bulldogs. That shot is up and it's no good. Second shot attempt after the offensive rebound is also no good as the Bulldogs come away with free throw opportunities. Still a 15-point lead for the Wildcats. 30-15 is the score. 6.5 minutes left in the third. Prince at the free throw line for the Bulldogs. First free throw is up and it's no good by the Bulldogs. Wildcats come away with the rebound. Bulldogs with it. Wildcats with the possession, and that free throw shot. Mid-range jumper from the free throw line is good, giving the Wildcats a 32-15 lead over the Wildcats. Bulldogs with possession. They turn it over. Ball goes out on the Wildcats. The Bulldogs have possession. Bulldogs have it, and the Wildcats actually do come away with it after the turnover by the Bulldogs. A race up the court for the Wildcats, and a foul is going to be called on the floor. Wildcats will keep possession. Looks like they'll inbound from under their own rim. Bulldogs able to come away with a steal. 5.5 minutes left here in the third. Bulldogs have it. A three-point shot by the Bulldogs. That shot is no good, and a rebound. Rebound by the Wildcats. They come back the other way. They slow things down. Waller looks like they're in a mixed 3-2 man mixed with a zone look here. And the timeout is going to be assessed by the Bulldogs. We'll be right back after this timeout. And welcome back after the timeout by the Bulldogs. Wildcats had possession. And that three-point shot they put up was good. The Bulldogs with it. Drive baseline. Layup is too strong. Fight for the rebound. Bulldogs still come away with it, and they turn it over. And the Wildcats get possession, but a turnover or a foul is called going against the Bulldogs after that turnover by the Bulldogs. This player is shaken up on the court. And we'll have a quick substitution, but this player is not able to move off of the court at their own will. She's able to stand up, but not able to walk or put pressure on that left leg. As she hops to the bench. And the Wildcats have possession after that turnover by the Bulldogs. Almost a turnover by the Wildcats. They are able to corral the possession again. A man-to-man look by the Bulldogs, putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Wildcats have it, moving the ball around. Man-to-man defense look here by the Bulldogs. Trap look here. Pass is off. A lot of pressure on the ball. Wildcats moving it around still. A lot of dribble handoffs. And they drive inside, and the foul is going to be called going against the Bulldogs. The Wildcats will inbound from under their own rim. 4 minutes left here in the third. Wildcats leading by 20. Ball is inbounded. Wildcats have it. Bulldogs switch to a 2-3 zone look. Where they switch everything. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay in Wildcats possession as Bulldogs tipped it out. step through three. That shot is good. No good, excuse me. Wildcats come away with the rebound. Fast break opportunity here for the Wildcats. That shot is up and an and one. Basket good. Foul is called going against the Bulldogs. Free throws here for the Wildcats. Three and a half minutes left here in the third. That free throw attempt is good. Looks like the Wildcats, are in a man, switched back to a man-to-man defense. Defense they haven't ran since the beginning of the first quarter. Bulldogs have it. Able to get it inbound, and a foul is called on that shot attempt, and the Bulldogs will head to the free throw line. Second free throw is up, and it's good. And that ball goes out of bounds as Waller will gain possession after the turnover by the Wildcats, Score is 17-38 as the Wildcats lead with 3.5 minutes, and the Wildcats come up with a steal. 2-on-1 fast break opportunity here for the Wildcats, and a turnover on a double dribble going against the Wildcats give the Bulldogs possession. Bulldogs have it. As they look to get the ball in, and the Wildcats come up with a steal. Full court pass, fast break opportunity, a mid-range jumper for the Wildcats, and that shot is butter. Wildcats now lead 40-17, 23-point lead for them, and another steal by the Wildcats as the ball goes out of bounds. Bulldogs able to keep possession as this defense still stifling by the Wildcats. Bulldogs have it, trying to get something easy. And nothing's coming easy against this Wildcat defense. The jump ball is going to be called. Wildcats will get possession. Has put up a three. That shot is no good. Fight for the rebound, and the Bulldogs come away with it. Foul's going to be called on that rebound. Bulldogs keep possession. They'll inbound. Second free throw attempt for the Bulldogs was good. The first one was no good, giving Waller 18 to the Wildcats 40. 2 minutes left here in the third. Wildcats trying to get it up as the Bulldogs now coming with a full court press look of their own. Bulldogs able to force a turnover, and the Wildcats give it back to the Bulldogs. 22-point lead here for the Wildcats. Skip pass by the Bulldogs. The three-point shot is up and it's no good. Fight for the rebound, and the Wildcats able to come away with it. And a pass down the court by the Wildcats and are able to hold on to the pass. Ball goes out of bounds and the Bulldogs will gain possession. Wildcats able to get into the passing lane, almost steal it. Bulldogs able to get it back. And a mid-range jumper by the Bulldogs. That shot is good. Wildcats inbounded as the Bulldogs still in this full court press look. Wildcats not able to corral it. They're trying to get it past half court and they aren't able to as the Bulldogs come up with a steal. Wildcats tip it on the fast break opportunity for the Bulldogs, and they're still able to keep a possession. Fade away by Prince, and that shot is good. That gives Waller a 18-point deficit to the Wildcats by a score of 40-22. Bulldogs trying to go on a little run here. 45 seconds left in the third. Wildcats have it. A pass inside, a pass back outside. Three-point attempt is up and it is off. Looked like it may have been tipped. Nevertheless, Bulldogs will get possession. And it looks like the Wildcats will send back in their starting unit. Wildcats will make a substitution as the referees blew the play dead because of situation with clock management. Nevertheless, Bulldogs have possession. They get the ball in. 30 seconds left in the third. Bulldogs, moving it around. This tenacious defense still showing up here for the Wildcats. They go back to their 3-2 zone. Bulldogs actually able to get a shot up. That shot is up and it's no good. And that shot is up at the buzzer by the Wildcats. That shot is no good. And at the end of the third, we have a score of Wildcats 40, Bulldogs 22. We'll be right back at the start of the fourth. Before the fourth quarter starts, we want to take this time to thank our sponsors. Prairie View Athletic Club. Serving the wrong sponsor. With the Open Mic Broadcast Network, today's game is sponsored by the Temple of Refuge Ministry, located in Prairie View, Texas, building the kingdom one soul at a time. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics. As both teams come away from their bench, we are getting ready to start the fourth quarter. on that possession by the Bulldogs. That shot was no good. Rebound by the Wildcats. They come down and miss their shot of their own. The Bulldogs able to get the ball back. 7.5 minutes. 3-point shot up by the Bulldogs. That shot is no good. And the pass down the court. And the Wildcats come back the other way, looking to attack that defense of the Bulldogs. The Wildcats are able to put up a 3-point shot. That shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Bodies hit the floor. And a jump ball is called. And it looks like the Wildcats will keep possession. Bulldogs come down. Wildcats have it. Mid-range jumper is no good. Fight for the rebound. Bulldogs able to come away with it. Bad break opportunity here for the Bulldogs, and they come down, put up a shot. That shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Still fighting for it, and a jump ball is going to be called. Looks like the Bulldogs will keep possession. And the Bulldogs able to get the ball in. They almost turn it over. And the Bulldogs still passing it around. Trailing the Wildcats by 18. The screen is set for Prince. She tries to get into the lane. She does. She puts a shot up and the foul is called. Will send Prince to the free throw line. Looking to make this a 16-point game with 6.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. First free throw by Prince is good, making it a 17-point lead for the Wildcats. And that second free throw is no good, as the Wildcats look to come back the other way. Foul was called on that pass attempt. As that will send the Wildcats to possession. Wildcats have it. They look to put up a three, and they do. That shot is off. Fight for the rebound is no good. And another drive attempt by the Wildcats, and they lose the ball on that drive attempt and turn it over. Bulldogs now have possession. Is off. Ball goes out of bounds. Bulldogs turn it over. Wildcats and I'll have possession. Wildcats have it. They racing down the court, and a foul is going to be called. A blocking foul going against the Bulldogs. Free throws here for the Wildcats with 5:45 left here in the fourth. Second free throw here. No free throws. Check that. Corrected myself. A layup attempt by the Bulldogs is good, though. Cutting more into this deficit as they now trail the Wildcats by a score of 42-25. Coming up on 5 minutes left here in the fourth. A Euro step by the Wildcats leading into a floater, and that shot is good, increasing their lead. Now leading the Bulldogs by 19. Score is 25-44. Bulldogs still moving it around. The drive baseline, a spin, and that shot is no good, and a foul is going to be called going against the Wildcats. Bulldogs will head to the free throw line. Wildcats have it. Looking to hold on to this lead through these last 5 minutes of the fourth. Waller's defense looks like it's a 3-2 zone, and the foul is going to be called going against the Bulldogs. The Wildcats still have possession and will still keep possession. Not too sure. Referees haven't signaled if there will be free throws yet or not, and there won't. Wildcats will inbound from underneath their own rim. And a 3-2 zone look here by the Bulldogs. Wildcats looking to get it in, and they do. Kick out for a mid-range shot, a three-point shot. Kick out for a three-point shot now. That shot is no good. Fight for the rebound. Bulldogs come away with it. 25-44 is the score. Wildcats lead. Bulldogs stepped into a mid-range jumper. That shot is no good. Rebound by the Wildcats, and they come racing back the other way. They slow it down. Top of the key three by the Wildcats, and that shot is good, giving them a lead of 47-25 now. And the Bulldogs with a shot. That shot is no good. Wildcats are able to come up with the rebound. 3-on-2 fast break opportunity here. And a shot attempt is up, and that shot is good off glass. As the Wildcats trying to pour it on here and walk out of here with a W. 4 minutes left here in the fourth. Bulldogs have it. They're trying to get their offense set. Stifling the defense here by the Wildcats as it's been all game. A shot inside, and that shot is good on the and one. Bulldogs now looking to convert it with a free throw attempt here. Score is now 27 Bulldogs, 49 Wildcats. Free throw attempt by the Bulldogs is no good. Wildcats still have it. Facing the full court press look here by the Bulldogs. They aren't able to beat it, and the Wildcats turn it over. Great defense there by the Bulldogs on that full court press. Able to force a turnover and get possession. 3.5 minutes left here in the fourth. Bulldogs trailing 27-49. Wildcats still looks like a man-to-man defense they'll go to now. They're switching everything. Got a 5-man guard and a point guard. Pick and roll. Attempt there by the Bulldogs, and a foul is drawn that will send the Bulldogs to the free throw line. Free throw attempt by the Bulldogs is no good. Almost a travel there, and they do call it, going against the Wildcats, and the Bulldogs will get possession. Wildcats able to force a turnover. 3-on-1 fast break opportunity here for the Wildcats, and they are able to convert, giving them a 51-27 lead over the Bulldogs. 3 minutes left here in the fourth. Bulldogs have possession. And a turnover there by the Bulldogs, giving the Wildcats possession back. As they face this Bulldog full court press, they're able to get it past half court. Zone defense look here by the Bulldogs, 3-2. And a three-point shot and a basket, is good by the Wildcats, giving them a 54-27 point lead over the Bulldogs. And a drive by the Bulldogs, and they turn it over. Wildcats have it. They come back the other way. And that three-point attempt by the Wildcats is no good as well. A fight for the rebound. And another wide-open attempt by the Wildcats. That shot is no good as well, but a free throw coming up here as a foul was called going against the Bulldogs. Have possession, and the tenacious defense by the Wildcats that has gone on all game is staying true to the clock hit 0 as the Wildcats have possession after they forced that turnover. Facing this full court press look here by the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs full court press forces a turnover. They come back the other way, put up a layup attempt, and that shot is no good, but a foul is going to be called going against the Wildcats. Free throws coming up here for the Bulldogs. And first free throw attempt here by the Bulldogs is no good. Second free throw attempt here by the Bulldogs is also no good. And another shot attempt as there was a lane violation, looked like, going against the Wildcats. So second/third free throw attempt here for the Bulldogs. And free throw is up and it's good. And Wildcats here. turn it over. Wildcats have position in this last minute. A kick to the corner. Ball is bobbled. A drive inside. Kick to him for a mid-range jumper. That shot is off. Wildcats fight for the rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds as the Bulldogs will get possession. Bulldogs with a drive on the baseline. That shot is up and it's no good. And a free throw opportunity is a layup opportunity on the fast break is good by the Wildcats. Last 20 seconds here. Bulldogs have it. Looking for them to just dribble it out, but maybe not. Pass to a mid-range. Pass to the three. Bulldogs have it. They put up a mid-range jumper. That shot is no good. Rebound by the Wildcats. And Wildcats would just dribble it out. Almost a travel call. But officials let the time run out. And at the end of the game, we have a score of Wildcats 57, Bulldogs 28. Thank you for joining us on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Final score, Wildcats 57, Bulldogs 28. Join us for the next game. This is your host, Gregory Johnson, signing off from the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics. Thank you all for listening. Until next time.